Get ready, start because HIV affliction take till 10 years in healthy circumstances to blow into AIDS and AIDS patients live till 2 more years. People do not take the virus seriously. In unhealthy conditions, the time frame is much shorter. Another reason why people do not take AIDS seriously is because it is diabolical. One comes to know one is HIV positive only if one goes and takes an HIV test, the ELISA test. In absence of the ELISA test, one could be carrying the virus for 6 or 7 years, not knowing about it and passing it on to one's spouse and the wife to the newborn through breastfeeding without any of them knowing. This is the crux of the problem. However, these are just figures, and figures do not convey the human tragedy that is taking place in many parts of the country today. A man or a woman has diarrhea or fever or weakness that medicines fail to subdue. He or she goes to a doctor. The doctor suggests a blood test. The person tests HIV positive. The test is repeated. The HIV infection is confirmed. However, it is too late. The person's partner is already infected and the couple's child is also infected from breastfeeding. The first infection is almost 5 to 6 years old. There is no cure. All three must die, and I know they die. How many such nuclear families are already condemned to death in our country today? How many will be condemned to death in the next decade? When HIV appeared in India in 1986, everybody thought that it is a Western disease that will be contacted only by sex workers in red light areas, gay men, and injecting drug users. The consequences of that short sighted view are now upon us. In India, sexually transmitted diseases are already a serious problem. And what is significant, nearly 40% of such diseases occur in the middle class segment of our population. More significantly, persons already suffering from sexually transmitted disease are more prone to HIV infections. What will this catastrophe mean to business and industry in, say, the year 2005? Since the HIV/AIDS affliction is mostly in the productive age group of 18 to 40, this could have serious consequences for our economy. Already, half the new infections in India are in this age group. Business and industry must take a hard and urgent note of this reality and act to increase awareness about AIDS and spread the message around. Stop.